second part, social connection is really difficult right now, obviously, because we suddenly can't just meet with people face to face in the way we used to. So we're going to have to be a lot more creative and do things online. So calls like this are ideal for that. So we're going to do a practice now to think about social connection. So again, just finding the comfortable position on the chair and just closing your eyes and taking 3 deep breaths. And just beginning to connect with the sense that you've got a day ahead of you of work and that you have things you want to achieve. And if you were on the call yesterday, what was that goal that you set for yourself? And when was the commitment to do it? And have you done it, or are you still to do it? And the thing with behavior change, if we don't do something, we just need to recommit and recommit until we change the behavior. And it can be difficult to do that, but we just have to keep recommitting. And then this morning, as we think about our work, just thinking to yourself, what are my social values around work? What do I care about? So are my social values around work doing a really good job for my business? Is it being a team player? Is it being successful so I can provide for my family? Is it being successful so I can have a good life with my friends and enjoy adventure? So thinking about what the value is and how it connects to other people, and just having that sense of that. So a social value. Yesterday we did broader values that could be very personal. Today it's these social values. What do we care about? And what kind of person do we want to be in relationship? And it can be good to just reflect on this, maybe take some notes after the practice, get those values down, get them clear so they can help us. And then thinking about your social connections right now, both with work and with your personal life, and just thinking, are there some creative ways I can connect socially? So is it important to do more Zoom calls like this around business, or to do the other classes we're offering, or to connect with friends through different social media platforms or online platforms? And your team, is it important to actually check in with people more? Sometimes people resist this because they think it's going to slow down productivity and distract us. But actually, maybe right now we need more of that. We need more connection in our teams to facilitate this working and this sense of meaning and connection. So just having a moment or two to think about 1 or 2 ways you could connect this week with people. Could you have a good old-fashioned phone conversation, call a work colleague or a friend, and just really have the old-form, long-form conversation on the phone? Or what is the way you would do it? Could you play board games online with friends? Could you have a meal online with friends? Could you do something else like this? And really, the social connections is about the value we get in them as well. So now just taking a few deep breaths as we've connected with this sense of social connection, and gently opening your eyes. And then maybe just jotting down, how are you going to connect to people, either through work or through your personal life this week, and to really plan that, and maybe even schedule that, especially if you're struggling right now with this sense of being constrained in your home. How can we actually plan proactively who we're going to connect with when, either work-wise or social-wise? And we need both of these. We need, humans evolved in groups, so we're very used to working collaboratively in groups. Our whole brain is wired that way, and suddenly we're losing a lot of that. So we've got to be flexible and creative, and that will really drive work. So thinking today, as we finish this call, what am I going to do? Who am I going to connect with? How am I going to start this day with some connection, and then go forward and bring this into what I do? So